So I get asked this question by a lot of students: why did I start jiu-jitsu? And it was for a lot of reasons, and they were all good. And I think the first reason was I was bored. So I loved football in high school. It was my greatest source of meaning. And I went to college to play, and then I got hurt, and I couldn't. So I had this void for 4 years. And by the time I graduated, I had this itch. I needed to do something physical and challenging. And a week later, I took my intro class in jiu-jitsu. And it was through the push of a friend who felt like I had potential, and he saw I had this burning need, and he really encouraged me to go do it. And we took the class together, and I fell in love. So the first answer would be out of boredom. The second answer would be I realized I was a boy. You know, I graduated college, and I didn't feel like a man. I felt like an older boy. I didn't have a rite of passage. I needed something that was going to force my evolution to become something bigger and better, to be more worthwhile for those around me. And I saw jiu-jitsu as an environment that was going to force my adaptation to allow me to grow so I could be more and give more. And then lastly, I didn't like the idea that there were people less morally inclined than me who could physically hurt me. That was probably the worst of my reasons, but maybe the most pragmatic, that I just recognized that I needed to know how to defend myself should I ever have to. And jiu-jitsu is hands down the best martial art for self-defense, and that was taken care of very quickly. After a year of purposeful training, you're probably going to be good against people about your size in most interactions. But the reasons for continuing to train are not the reasons that got me started. I soon found that jiu-jitsu was an opportunity to master myself through this art, to remove my vices and acquire virtues. And then after that phase, which it still is, but after that I found jiu-jitsu is my mode of contribution. I wanted to be a person who was actively improving the world around me, but I didn't have a skill. And you can't just walk around in a loincloth all day loving people. You need to love them through a medium. And I found that jiu-jitsu was something that was incredibly valuable for me, that I could share it with others and offer them this gift that would allow them to change their own lives and the lives of those around them through this art. So I started because I was bored, I was a boy, and I didn't like that people could hurt me. And now I continue because I want to be of service to the people around me. And your goals will constantly change throughout your journey, and it changes as you change. I think our job is to pay attention to our goals and ask, are they in line with who we are, or are they in line with who we were? And for me right now, my highest goal is to share jiu-jitsu with as many people as possible so they can use this as a tool for their own development. And that's why I keep training. It's not why I started, but I imagine it's why I'm going to be teaching 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, because jiu-jitsu is such an amazing gift that we can all gain so much from. And I feel it's sort of my responsibility to share it with my community because I've gotten so much from it. I want to pay that forward. So that's why I continue to do jiu-jitsu, but it's not why I started. Hey friends, hope you liked the video. If you did, please subscribe to our page, like or comment, let us know how we're doing. My goal is to serve you guys through this medium and help share jiu-jitsu, because the more growth we make on the mat, the better our lives will be off of it, and the more we'll be able to contribute to those around us. So keep training hard. Thanks for watching, and keep aiming up.